Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about Verge Coin and my big error in selling it way too early. I first heard about Verge Coin a couple of weeks ago. I did a bit of research and found out that it's a private coin. John McAfee obviously put out a tweet recommending it because of its privacy. So I decided to buy some. Now I bought a considerable amount. I bought a 6-figure amount of Verge Coin. I didn't put 6 figures in, but the amount of Verge Coins I bought was a 6-figure amount. And I'll show you where I bought in. Okay, so I bought in about a week and a half ago at about just under 100 Satoshis. So just under 100 Satoshis, which is 5 zeros then a 1 in terms of Bitcoin value. About 1.5 US cents I bought in, and I was happy. It went down, it fluctuated a little bit. It went down to about 0.7, 0.8, and then it went up. It actually shot up. So if we go to the chart, you can see it kind of went sideways, but it gradually went up, and then it shot up. In fact, it shot up over 400 Satoshis one day. So this was where it finished up, but I know that peak that day on the exchange I trade on, it got to about 450 Satoshis, and I was watching my account quadruple in value, and I was getting excited, and I thought, wow, if this coin gets to $1, I'm gonna have a 6-figure amount. If it gets to $10, I'm gonna have a 7-figure dollar amount. I was getting excited, I was feeling greedy. So then it dropped. It dropped way back down to 2s, to like 200 Satoshis. And then I started feeling regret and guilt for being too greedy, and I was saying things to myself like, I should have sold at 450, you know, pocketed a few profits and then rebought in at a lower price. But anyway, I didn't do anything. I kind of just sat on it to see where it was going. So it trotted along, it went sideways, 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 and then it started creeping up and it was getting into the 3s. It was getting into the 300 Satoshis. And at this point, I've tripled my initial investment. And then I was thinking, okay, I've tripled it, maybe I should look for an exit point. I did a bit more research on Verge Coin, and there was some negative stories coming out about how it uses... So Verge uses the Tor network for its privacy, to hide IP addresses, which I thought was not the most sophisticated way to have a private coin. I was reading a few comments on online agreeing with this, so I thought, okay, maybe it'll be a good time to sell out and bank a few profits. So I was actually going to sell out at about 280. Held a few more hours, and I got out at 316-ish. And at this point, it went up a bit, and it actually dipped to about 290, and I thought if it dips a bit more, I'll buy it back in. But it never dropped below 300 after that. It just went sideways, sideways. Then it got to about 400. Then Bitcoin started coming down, and Bitcoin Cash started coming up. So I kind of lost interest in this, and I saw it going sideways. And then last night, it was like about 400-ish, and then it just took off, and people bought in, and I was waiting for a dip. I was waiting for a dip because I thought, nah, it's going up too quickly, too fast. It's gonna have to dip at some point. And did it dip? No, it just went up to like 1,000, and now it's kind of at 900. So I basically lost out on about 50,000 US dollars. So, and now where will it go? You know, will it keep going up, or is it going to be a pump and dump? Are people going to start banking their profits, or is this coin here to stay? Is it going to get to $1? Is it going to get to the $15 mark that John McAfee predicted? What do you guys think? Do you have any advice for me? Should I buy it back in? Should I just wait for the dip? I'm not too sure what to do. I'm open to any advice, and look, positives, I didn't lose money on the trade. At least I banked some profits, but I feel like I've essentially lost money because I could have had a lot more value to trade with. Anyway, how have you gone with Verge? Let me know in the comments as well, and that'll be the video for today. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.